Hello and welcome to the qualifying final. I'm Dennis Cometti. The Swans supporters look like they've taken time off working on their PhDs to be with us this afternoon. It's a full house. With me is Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dennis. Tonight should be a great match.
Just a quick rundown of the possible outcomes for either team in this qualifying final. A loss is not curtains for the loser. They can front up next week. And of course, a week later, the winner of this game will be seen in action. Richo, what's the value of that week off?
The rest gives injured players that one extra week to get ready for the next week, which is a bonus.
The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. Umpire tosses the coin. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. The first quarter has begun.
Leadership, like coaching, is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you.
The wind carries the kick. Great grab. Jams it on the boot now. Franklin takes the mark. 45 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. 25 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Breed. The game officially underway now. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Cleared by Naismith. Franklin decisively. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Naismith aims for his man on the ground. Atterbury picks up the loose ball. Doherty hand passes the ball to the runner going past. He boots it from the pack.
Jones, he's the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He kicks the ball. Right, has a kick.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. Cruiser punches it. Hewitt guides it. Mullet gets the tap. Out of bounds near the goal. And we'll get a throw in. The umpire's throw is a good one. Naismith with a big fist on it. Human lobs the pass. McVeigh sends the ball on its way. Kicked by Heaney. Strong mark. Hewitt kicks it out of the congestion. Kennedy marks it. Gets boot to high. Rowan gets the upper hand. Sends the Sharon on its way. Nice work from Franklin. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. The Swans by 7 points. I would have expected him to nail that.
The Blues are trying to take this game on, but their disposal hasn't been great and they're being punished on the turnover. They just need to slow it down a little and look for a safer option. Hapley shoots for goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Kruzik with the tap, scoops up the bouncing ball. Hannebrink with the pickup. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Approaching the goals now. He'll be happy with that. Franklin getting his first. That's 2 in a row for the Swans. There's already some distress for the Blues. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Hit by Cruiser. Mills controls it. Handballs from the tackle. Hewitt runs past and gets the ball. Jams it on the boot. Franklin with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 50 metres out. Going for goal number 2. All eyes are watching. Gets the distance. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Franklin.
Franklin has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the Ruckmen unleash. Guided down nicely by Cruiser. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Chips it down towards half forward. He gets above the crowd. 50 metres from home. Hapley has the chance to add one more to his tally. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. The Blues is risking falling too far behind way too early. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He's searching for his teammates. Hapley takes the mark. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Going for goal number 2. Slots it. Hapley gets number 2. This kick stretches the lead.
Hapley told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time.
Cruiser punches it. Hewitt pummels in. Gathers the ball, gets the kick off as he's taken down by Canterbury. Kicks. Boyd knows he needs to hang on to them.
Silvani is not the fastest guy in the league, but that's only half the equation. He's smart and he uses his teammates' screens to get the early break. So if you're not careful, he'll beat you to the ball every time. He gets a fist to it. Hewitt scoops it up. Mullet gets the loose ball.
Mills collects. He receives the handball. Aaliyah doesn't waste that opportunity. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault, and the ball goes over the boundary line. Cruising on for Carlton. The ball has been thrown in. Aaliyah wins the tap. Terrible timing by Phillips. He has the ball in the hands of Klarman. Mullet kicks. Nice work from Parker. Puts boot to ball. His mistake costs him a possession, and the ball spills free. Chernow with the tap. The bouncing ball is controlled. Batted down nicely by Towers. Marchbank gets the ball. Passed by Doherty. Controlled by Franklin. Franklin steers the ball towards goal. The huge kick makes it to the goals. Franklin, with that kick, has increased the lead.
Franklin has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He loves it. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
Aaliyah's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Doherty gets bumped. Lamb kicks the ball. Hayward drops it. He picks up the loose ball. He boots it. Heaney marks it. Puts boot to ball. Drops it.
Kicked by Aaliyah. Wins the hard ball.
Doherty is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. Good mark. He kicks the ball. Rowan really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. It's a mark. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly. Haywood, feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Bumps the pigskin. A mark by Kennedy. Chip kick along the wing. The contest, no match for him. Kick by Casbolt. Franklin grabs that one. The corner almost at an end. The mark is taken by Rowan. Works it across the ground. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 50 metres from home. Franklin looking for another goal here. Richard, what can you say about that attempt?
That looked ugly.
The Swans starting to exert some dominance over Carlton with the lead of 39-0. We'll have a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 12-6. The possession stats make a compelling case for Sydney. They are getting first use of the ball every time with possession at 68% to 32%. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. The Blues, 13. Sydney, 11. Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and Sydney could put 33 on the board.
A quick break and we're back at it.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Hanbury with a big bump to Climber. Jones with the mark. Works it across the ground. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. That drop punt works well for Naismith.
Jones is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He gets a fist to it. He hits it. Heaney gets the ball. Hewitt clearly desperate for some attention. Hanbury with great hands.
The kick is held up in the wind. Franklin has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 65 metres out. Looking for another goal here. Great mark under pressure. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Towers has hit the woodwork. Sydney starting to exert some dominance over the Blues with the lead of 40-0. I would have expected him to nail that.
Waitering has so much potential, he could just be anything. He boots it. No one around troubling him there. He hand passes it. He's blocked it. Rowan kicks for goal. Jeez, poor kicking.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Waitering decides to play on. Puts boot to ball. Silvani got under it. Kicks. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Looks like he panicked there.
Lamb can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Byrne boots it, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball, lining it up with the goal now.
Right with a kick and goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Carlton on the scoreboard now. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Cruising nicely outclassing Naismith. Takes possession. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Haywood. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell me. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. Sydney in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Naismith with the punch. Franklin comes away with the ball. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Reed tries his luck with a shot at goal. He's missed the goal. Sydney by 7 goals.
Waitering. Waitering kicks it to himself, sending it on its way. Jones with a strong mark, puts boot to ball. Doherty gets the upper hand. He boots it. He marks the ball. Mullet puts his boot on it. Hewitt really forced to earn that mark. He slams that on the boot, just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Franklin tackles him to the ground.
Naismith kicks it, drops the ball. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Hanbury approaching home now. A good mark under the circumstances. 40 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. A magnificent kick right through the middle. That's his first. They increase their lead. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Guided by Naismith. Silvani comes away with the ball. Cherno onto the ball. He grabs it on the run. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets boot to leather. A mark by Mullet. Sends the Sharon on its way. Petrevsky-Seton marks it. Jams it on the boot. Great mark over the pack. Lang setting his sights on the goals. 40 metres out. Get back in from this position. Lang shoots. The Blues get a goal. They've got the break they need, but will it be the catalyst to drive them home? The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Naismith with the tap. Doherty is able to grab it on the half volley. Sends it on its way. Heaney soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Cruiser covers some ground with that effort. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Kicks it across the ground. A mark by Newman.
Newman just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Heaney takes a contested mark. He kicks the ball. Hanbury really forced to earn that mark. Sending it on its way. Naismith with the mark. He boots it. Hasbolt claims the ball.
He spears the ball. Franklin, the better man there. Looking for another goal here. Kicks hurriedly. Pass by Waitering. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Cherno aims for his man on the ground. Batted down nicely by Franklin. He wins the contest.
Waitering is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. And it's hit the post. Tough break.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Doherty sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Is in his possession. Cruiser sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Mullet with another possession. Cruiser thumps it forward. Lamb taps. Tapped by Naismith. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. He grabs it on the run. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Marks. Papley with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 40 metres from home. Get back in from this position. Papley just manages to sink it. Sydney leads by 49. Here's Richard. Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Moves it quickly by hand. And he's heading for home. Petrevsky-Seton just gets it through. He sinks his first goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, They wait for the bounce. Naismith taps. Batted down nicely by Franklin. Has it now. He runs into the goal. Franklin likes his chances for goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Wietering to bring it in. He opts to play on with the ball. Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. Jones up. Plays it across half-back. And the mark will be paid. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Franklin going for number 4. The long goal by Franklin. The Swans with the ascendancy over Carlton, leading the match 68-18. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball.
Cruiser is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. Petrevsky-Seaton with the kick. Lobby marks it. Puts boot to ball. Right, gets the mark without contest.
And the fans are riding this one home. Wright sinks it from a long way out. That's 2 now. He's playing well. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Naismith really gets onto this one. Gains possession. He gains possession. Wins the hardball. Casbolt takes advantage. He handballs it. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea.
Well, it's no wonder the Swans are leading. They're playing smart footy and they've been careful not to hand over unnecessary free kicks. Cruiser doesn't receive the ball. Kennedy gets a fist to it. Naismith handballs it. Kennedy takes a shot. Goal for Sydney. The Swans lead.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The umpire has bounced the ball.
Cruiser can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Wright gets onto the ball. He hits it. McVeigh gathers it.
Cruiser aims for his man on the ground. Lobs the handball. Sneaks the ball away in time. He gathers the loose ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Hayward keeping it low. Reed takes it well. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. A chance to add one more to his tally. Reed goes goalward. It's true. That's his second.
Reed is creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
The ball has been bounced. Aaliyah not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Hayward gets the ball. He's heading for home. A goal for Sydney. Hayward extends the lead from that kick. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Phillips is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. He taps it. He gathers the ball. He boots it. Hanbury takes a contested mark. He boots it. Aaliyah with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Casbolt kicks it. McVeigh, the better man there.
McVeigh really wears his heart on his sleeve. He grabs it, passes by hand. Mills tries to tackle and fails. Heaney takes the opportunity. He gets the upper hand. He gets boot to the ball. Kennedy with the mark. He slams that on the boot. Rowan with the ball.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Rowe with the mark.
The Blues just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Hayward going for number 3. Hayward with a great kick. All is in readiness. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Huge leap. Aaliyah with the tap. The ball mopped up. The ball in the hands of Bland. Jones butts. Hewitt with the mighty fist. Goes short with a hand pass. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Gets the behind. The Swans starting to exert some dominance over the Blues with the lead of 93-24. It's not the score he was looking for.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Carlton might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He kicks the ball. Waitering drops the ball. Papley takes a shot.
That's 4 in a row for the Swans. Sydney leads by 75. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Aaliyah, timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Cuts towards the middle. Strong mark. Aaliyah with the kick. Marks. That kick held up in the wind. Picked by Casbolt. Franklin takes it well. Gets boot to high. He gets above the crowd. The wind carries the kick. Wins the hard ball.
The Swans have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Blues need to stop trying to outmark Sydney and just get a fist into the contest. Franklin with a point.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He's on a 30-degree angle. Papley likes his chances for goal. Sydney by 77. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Papley slots the goal. He's kicked a bag of 5. Not a bad result. Let's have a look at the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 37-25. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats, Carlton 35, the Swans 33.
Cheers, Richard. The final term has commenced. Nice bounce. Good tap from Cruiser. Deft touch from Mills. Gathers the ball. Mullet dishes it off to the running man. Low spearing kick. 50 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Hands like dinner plates. 40 metres out. Oh, he's given that top an almighty thump. Lang wins the marking contest. 25 metres out. They really need a goal on the board now. The margin's big, but there's still enough time left to play. He'll be disappointed with that effort. 35 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. There's lots of time left, but a miracle is needed to close this gap. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight up and down.
So much potential, he could just be anything.
Ball up in the centre square. Tapped by Cruiser. Mills with the tap. Approaching the goals now. A great effort. Newman boots it. Strong mark by Jones. Kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Jams it on the boot now. He gets above the crowd.
Hewitt, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Cunningham puts his boot on it. Aaliyah really forced to earn that mark. He kicks the ball. He lays off the pass. He handballs out into space. Rowe getting a free kick.
Low kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Plowman with the kick. And the mark will be paid. Picked by Aaliyah. The mark is taken by Doherty. Kicks. Hanbury cocks it up. Very quiet by his standards. He gains possession. He grabs it on the run. Yet another possession. Good tap from Doherty. Lloyd is able to grab it on the half volley. He lays off the pass. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. He wins the contest. Kicked by Doherty. Jones gets the upper hand.
Look, the Blues haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. He slams that on the boot. Byrne marks the ball. He boots it. Smith with a strong mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort. Lining up the goal now. Wright will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. He scoops the ball off the ground. Petrevsky-Seaton on the ball at the moment. Mills onto the ball. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. A nice long kick by Cunningham. Parker guides it. The ball in the hands of Wiedering. Doherty clearly doesn't get enough attention. Is in his possession. Kicked by Cruiser. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. No one troubling him there. 50 metres from home. Kicks it across the ground. Right with the mark. Testing shot outside the 50. Simpson wins the marking contest. 45 metres out. Kicks it. The contest, no match for him.
Mills, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He can't bring that mark down.
We get a ball up on the wing. Aaliyah decisively. Able to grab it on the half volley. Intercepted.
Well, the Sydney coach will be grinning from ear to ear. There's nothing more pleasing for a coach than seeing a strong team cohesion and discipline, and that's been on display right up to now. Sydney has barely coughed up a free. Rowe mops up the ball. He hits it. Lamb seems scared by his shadow. He kicks the ball. Aaliyah takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Doherty wins the contested ball.
Slams it on the boot. Good mark by Plum. He pumped that one. Nice mark under pressure.
Newman can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Hewitt marks it. He boots it. Aaliyah takes the mark. Sending it on its way. It's a mark.
Rowan with a long kick. Nice mark there. That drop punt works well for Crow. Mullet from behind. Kicks it. Great mark under pressure. Aaliyah boots it. Lamb wins the marking contest. Jams it on the boot. Hanbury marks it.
Hanbury is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. Puts boot to ball. He grabs it. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He kicks the ball. A good contested mark there. He gets boot to the ball. Jones with the ball.
Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Kicks into the wind. Strong mark by Marchbank. Boots it. Marks. That kick has covered a very long distance. Carlton woeful. More gaps in their team than a 7-year-old smile.
Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand, and the Swans beats teams up.
Final scores are 107-31. That's all from us. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Richo. See you again next game.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.
Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. It's time for the preliminary final. This game has attracted a sellout crowd. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, I'm glad to be here tonight.
The teams can taste the grand final now. This is certain to be a tough match. Neither side will give in. The dock is running on. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. We have the toss of the coin. Waiting for the siren now. First quarter has begun.
When you put on that jumper, the colours on the front is more important than the numbers on the back.
Naismith taps. Hamling will get the free for throwing. Hamling puts it on the boot. Hill from behind. Boots it. Nice mark there. Gets boot to Weber. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 50 metres out. Hill takes a shot at goal. That's a goal. What a long kick. Hill getting his first. The Dockers get a goal. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. There's the bounce. Sandlin's nicely outclassing Naismith. Squeezes out a handball. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Slots it. There's already some distress for Sydney.
Sandilands has such a sweet kick on his wrong side that you can't tell it's his non-preferred boot.
Ruck. Sandlands hits it. Valentine delivers a nice bump for Canterbury. Handballs to the running man. Hewitt slams it on the boot. Rowan marks. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. 40 metres out. Kicked at goal by Reed. Reed slots the goal. Gets his first. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good tap from Sandilands. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Hand passed by Canterbury. Franklin takes advantage, going for goal number 1. Score for Sydney. That's 2 apiece. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce. Big thump from Sandilands. Matera with the ball. Kennedy has the ball. Just in time with that kick. Hamlin gathers it. Gray runs past and gets the ball. Neil grabs that one. A lovely drop punt. Wins the hard ball. Heads up the corridor. Spurk marks on the run. Kicks it. Takes that one strongly. He pumped that one. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Sandilands has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Bennell shoots for goal. That's a great goal.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully.
Naismith is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Hamling gains possession. Hamling has the ball. He marks the ball. He steadies now in front of goal.
They want to see this one even it up. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. I would have expected him to nail that. Neil waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. 50 metres from home. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Rowan aims for his man on the ground. The loose ball scooped up. Towers going for number 1. Goal to Sydney. On top is Sydney. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sandilands outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He gains possession, gives it to the running man. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The loose ball picked up. Gets a handball away. Quick hands find the running player. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough?
Franklin wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce straight down. Aaliyah, totally outclassed in that contest. Almost perfect timing by Kennedy. Gets the loose ball. Deft touch from Lloyd. Tap by Aaliyah. Hamling picks up the loose ball. Good tap from Gray. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Kicks it across the ground. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark.
Pearce is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Hewitt with the ball. Gee, a long kick there. Franklin with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. Neil with the mark.
Sends it on its way. The mark is taken by Johnson.
Puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid.
Rowan going for distance. Nice contested mark by Hill. Hill sends one up towards the wing. Nice mark there. Keeps it close to the ground. Couldn't complete the mark. He smashes and bashes it. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Rowan heads in for the goals. Gets the distance. The Swans lead Fremantle by 13.
Rowan's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Aaliyah punches it. Franklin sticks out his hands and collects the ball. He picked it up off the ground. Hewitt slams it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Franklin taking a chance at goal. Franklin goes goalward. It's true. That's number 2. This lead getting bigger now. The bounce. Laser straight. Sandilands taps. Mills guides it. Good tap from Mills. Tapped by Hamling. Sandilands taps it. The loose ball scooped up. Gray bumps. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Ballantyne takes a low stab kick. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 50 metres from home. The loose ball scooped up. Kirsten with the football. Kirsten hammers the ball for goal. Marked by Newman. Jams it on the boot. Grundy has it. Richo. Now. The siren sounds for the second quarter.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Sandilands with the ball, and he's heading for home. No contest for that mark. 15 metres out. Wilson aiming for the goals. What a great goal by Wilson. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Alarm bells are sounding for the Dockers.
Wilson is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Blakely throws it clear as day. Jams it on the boot. Lloyd takes the mark.
Lloyd can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Parker puts his boot on it. Hamling with the mark. He boots it. He gets it under pressure.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Hannebrink with the mark. He wins the contest. Lloyd drives it inside the 50. Reed claims the ball. 40 metres from home. Picture perfect drop punt. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. A monster kick will be required from here. Franklin going for number 3. Franklin scoring from a long bomb. The Swans in front.
Franklin is just so gifted. Either side of the body, he's a champion.
He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Franklin celebrates. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Umpire bounces the ball. Naismith. Try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Tapped by Hewitt. Jones gets the tap. Hill gathers. He gets his hands on the footy. He collects the loose ball. Lloyd kicks it just in time. Good tap from Parker. He takes control of the loose ball. Nicely intercepted by Sandilands. Puts boot to ball. Nice mark there. Hill getting into position for the kick. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Kirsten setting his sights on the goals. Too far out to score, surely. Going for goal number 1. Guided by Smith. Lucky bounce collected. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Gets boot to high. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Naismith is a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He kicks the ball. A nice contested mark. He boots it. Blakely with real good use of the body. Sending it on its way, he drops the mark. Hewitt scoops up the ball. Sending it on its way, he marks the ball.
Heaney boots it. He shouldn't have bothered. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Like the song says, don't you just need someone to show?
The Dockers just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. He kicks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Kennedy with the ball.
Kicks it. Off hands. I think he just wants attention. Valentine taps it. Squeezes out a handball. Sandlands with the interception. Spurk slams it on the boot. Hill with the mark. Trims the grass with that one. Great mark. Picked by Newman. Marked by Hewitt.
Hewitt's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Matera marks the ball. That's a very bad kick. He takes a strong mark, puts boot to ball.
Hill taps. Blakely aims for his man on the ground. Approaching the goals now. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 45 metres out. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. 20 metres from home. Kirsten with the shot. Kirsten with the goal. That's his first. Fremantle will be worrying now.
Kirsten may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
The bounces straight up and down.
Sydney were losing the clearances and they are sitting a kick behind the play and are able to stream forward in numbers, and it's working well for them. Sutcliffe kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark, puts boot to ball. A good contested mark there. Blakely slams the ball to his boot.
Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 50 metres from home. Sheridan pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Sheridan just manages to sink it. The Rucks prepare to go at it to this bounce. Here's the bounce. Franklin thumps it forward. Hamlin gets it on the bounce. Hannebery with the ball. Gets the behind. The Swans by 8 points. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Neil has a kicking ability to rival some of the old legends of the game. Hamlin with the kick. That's a mark. Pearce kicks it. That's a mark.
Works it across the ground. Hannebery claims it. Gets boot to leather. And the mark will be paid. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes that one strongly. Choose to kick it. Nice work from Kennedy. Gets the ball on the boot. Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Sweeping handball. He scoops the ball off the ground. He grabs it on the run. Naismith has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Johnson has it. Bumps the big skin. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Ballantyne's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Hill slams the ball to his boot. Good mark. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark.
He kicks quickly, so well timed. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Naismith sticks out his hands and collects the ball. A mark by Kennedy. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. A great effort. Sends it on its way. Hamlin had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Very quiet by his standards. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Works it across the ground. Hannebery with the mark.
The dominance we're seeing from Sydney at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contests and take a mark inside forward 50. He boots it. He marks the ball. He steadies now in front of goal.
Going for goal number 1. And he's missed. Disappointing kick there. He decides to play on. Kick by Neil. Lloyd has it. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Umpire lets it loose. Claimed by Sandilands. Pearce tackles too high on Kennedy. Going for goal number 1. Goal to the Swans. Gets his first. Sydney by 15 points. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sandilands wins the tap. Terrible timing by Naismith. Kennedy is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Parker kicks it. Well, he gave it a shot. Lloyd controls it. Lloyd was taken high. Jams it on the boot. Hamlin had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. The spilled ball is collected. Tapped by Rowan. Spur guides it. Able to grab it on the half volley. The loose ball picked up by Neil. Choose to kick it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Fremantle haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. That's a nice, strong mark. Hewitt puts his boot on it. Sandilands with the mark.
Boots it. Marks. Blakely, but no time to delay with that kick.
Mills boots it long. He gets it under pressure.
Kicks hurriedly, and the mark will be paid. Kicks it across the ground. Hannebery claims it. Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Hamlin. Bumps the big skin. Marked by Ballantyne. Bumps the pigskin. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. He spears the ball. Pierce marks. Nice drop punt. McVeigh, the better man there.
McVeigh, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Hanbury boots it. It's a mark. Puts boot to ball. Ballantyne with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. He gets boot to the ball. Strong mark there.
Sandlin's with the kick. Strong mark. Gets boot to Hyde. Bennell runs in. The ball crosses the line. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Big thump from Sandlin's. Nice goal from Ballantyne. Fremantle will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Good fist. Naismith has the ball. He wins the contest.
Parker really wears his heart on his sleeve. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Sending it on its way, the mark will be paid.
Going for goal number 1. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. It's not the score he was looking for. Clean tap by Gray. Guided by Hill. Hill gets the tap. Sandlin's guides it. The bouncing ball is controlled. Hanbury with a kick out of the pack. He takes the shot. It's going. Packley. Towers. Johnson sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession.
A good fist. Blakely takes possession. Neal has the football. Sandilands cuts off the ball. Neal gains possession. Hill with the mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes a strong mark.
Ballantyne picks it. Great mark under pressure. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Gee, it's a hot counter out there, and the possession stats express a similar story, with the stats at 52% to 48%. Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests.
That's pretty deep, Richo. Only one term to go now.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
Hill on the ball at the moment. Now we've got a ball up. Naismith knocks it down the field. He takes control of the loose ball. Clean tap by Ballantyne. He has the ball. Hewitt onto the ball. Gets boot to Leather. Rowan grabs that one. Lining up the goal now. Rowan with a kick at goal. That ball's travelling. Sends it home with a mighty kick.
Rowan may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
All is in readiness. The bounce is straight up and down. Sandlin's outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Takes possession. Hill breaks the tackle. Kirsten marks. He steadies now in front of goal. 40 metres from home. A chance to add one more to his tally. Football is not, never has claimed to be a fair game. Fremantle are on the ropes right now. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Grundy waiting to bring it back into play. Kick to himself. He steers it out of the defensive 50. McCarthy claims it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 45 metres out. 40 metres out. Hill shoots for goal. Hill goes goalward. It's through. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Sandland punches. He's got the footy in his hands. Manages to get a hand to it. Hill taps it. Pick up by Wilson. Sends it into the open paddock. Tapped by Jones. Mills puts it on the boot. A desperate kick there. A good mark under the circumstances.
Hanbury has so much potential. He could just be anything. Kennedy with the kick. He steals the ball on the bounce. He taps the ball. He taps it. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. He gets the hand pass. McCarthy with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
Bennell slams it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates. McVeigh puts it on the boot. Hewitt with the mark.
Hewitt just has hands that are magical. He just takes the puck so cleanly. Heaney boots it. Hanbury takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. A nice contested mark. Pearce kicks the ball. He gets the upper hand.
Kicks. Good mark by Blakely. Chip kick along the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. He got a hold of that one. A mark by Hewitt.
Hewitt told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. It gets tapped. Gray picks it up. He gets a fist to it. Sandilands taps the ball. Puts boot to ball. He gets it under pressure.
65 metres out. Booted by Kirsten. Great grab. Hill will need to pull something special out here. Going for goal number 3. He's put his all into that, but it won't give him the 6 points. Fremantle won't be too nervous yet. They can still turn this around. It's not the score he was looking for.
Sydney just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredible. McVeigh kicks the ball. He grabs it. Hewitt gets the hand pass. Heaney with the kick. Great hands.
Choose to kick it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Franklin with a gigantic kick. A mark by Papley. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that.
The umpire will ball it up. A good hit out there. Franklin gets a fist to it. Pearce with the ball. Ballantyne has the football. He handballs it. Blakely kicks the ball. Hill with the mark.
Slams it on the boot. McCarthy presents and takes the mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Hands like dinner plates. Bennell takes a shot. He gathers the loose ball. He handballs it. Kirsten foolishly pushes his opponent in the back. Smith slams it on the boot. Grundy had no chance at that one. Squeezes out a handball. Handballs to the running man. The ball mopped up. Sends it on its way. McVeigh spills it. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Heaney with no time to delay with that kick.
McVeigh, he's creative with his game. He always makes... Mills with the kick. Sandilands spills it. Blakely knocks it down. Matera gets a fist to it. He has the ball. He's blocked it. Hewitt takes possession. Franklin, just the better man in that contest.
Kicks it. Great mark under pressure. He kicks it. Going. Packland has missed it. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Neal kicks hard along the boundary line. Sutcliffe kicks it. Batirik with the mark. Trims the grass with that one. Great grab. What a turnaround. The Swans certainly fought an uphill battle to win. Well, I enjoyed the match, Richo. How about you?
We have to feel a little bit for the Dockers. They've worked really hard to get into a good position to win this match, and they've let a golden opportunity slip through their fingers.
Final scores are 59-50. Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.